Minnesota Vikings general manager Kwesi adofo-mensah has gotten a lot of crap and a lot of trash and a lot of stick from fans for moving on from some veteran luminaries like Adam Thielen, Dalvin Cook, Eric Kendrick, Patrick Peterson, etc. But times are changing. Players come and go, but the club does remain. And the nice thing about moving on from players that are very close to our hat is we get to meet the replacements, and we can be heroes. Fantastic movie, by the way. Very underrated. It doesn't get brought up in the conversation of best sports movies, but it should. It's really good, and it's the best Keanu Reeves movie ever. Nailed it. But our friends over at Vikings Nation put out this infographic. The Vikings have filled position vacancies with young, high upside players so far this offseason. The team's goal was to get younger and faster, and that's exactly how things are playing out. Super excited for week 1. And they highlighted 5 position replacements. You got Madison coming in for Dalvin Cook. You have Davenport in for Za'Darius. Addison obviously in for Thielen. 7 for 7. Woo! Murphy in for Patrick Peterson. We'll just keep cycling through young Arizona cornerbacks. Who are they going to draft a corner next year? We'll just take them in 4 years. And then you got Asamoah in for Eric Kendricks. And that's the thing, too, where the Vikings... Yeah, Kwesi obviously made changes with the roster last year, but he did sort of duct tape things together, reworking deals with Daniil and Harrison and Thielen and Kendricks to a degree, and they ran it back last year with a large amount of Spielman veterans, but it's Kwesi's time to put his stamp on this rooster, and that's exactly what the Vikings are doing. They're getting younger, they're getting faster, and they're getting cheaper. And going through the list of replacements, I mean, there's not many that you could say this is a clear downgrade. Now, I understand Dalvin has a name recognition, but you do have Dalvin, who is going to be 28 this year. You got Madison at 24, so younger, as well as you put in the Chandler and the McBride factor, because I think it is going to be a village that replaces Dalvin Cook. And then you got Addison in for Thielen. I'll love Adam Thielen forever, but he wasn't getting the separation that he was 2-3 years ago. I think that ankle severely impacted the way that he's been able to operate these last couple years, as well as age is undefeated. Irv Smith Jr. always had health issues. Josh Oliver is a completely different beast, man. I mean, Josh Oliver is the size of an offensive lineman, so maybe it's not a one-for-one comparison. Irv was a bit more of an H-back move tight end, and Josh Oliver's just a 6 offensive lineman with hands. I love it, man. Patrick Peterson, Byron Murphy. Now, obviously, Patrick Peterson, first ballot Hall of Famer eventually, and Byron Murphy has had some health issues in the past, but I do think that Murphy at this stage of their careers is an upgrade over Patrick Peterson, who went on to Pittsburgh. Duke Shelley, Mekhi Blackman. Now, Duke Shelley became like a cult hero amongst the fan base, except I like Blackman's upside. Dantzler, Joanne Williams in for him. So again, not a one-for-one comparison, but whatever. Chris Boyd, Jay Ward. So talking about the defensive back special teamer, I think Jay Ward's going to come in and really impress early on. Davenport for Za'Darius Smith. So now you do have to factor in Za'Darius Smith's age, as well as his contract, as well as his potential health issues. Now, Marcus Davenport obviously isn't the picture of health and longevity throughout his NFL career, but potential is there. 9 sacks in 2021, only half a sack in 2022, so he went full Lance Armstrong, but hopefully he's going to bring it this year. And then also you got Kendricks. Also replacing Za'Darius, you do have Patrick Jones second, you do have Wanham, you do have Andre Carter the second as well. And then lastly, you have Kendricks and Asamoah, so 1-for-1 replacement there. I do believe in Asamoah's speed. Whenever he got a chance to be on the field last year, whenever Dontel allowed him to be on the field, he did the damn thing. It was really damn good. So I'm really excited to see what they do. And yeah, changes are tough, especially since looking at some of these guys. I mean, Dalvin, Thielen, Peterson, Za'Darius. I mean, guys that we really got attached to. I guess you could have Diesel Delvin Thompson on here, and then you got Jaquelin Roy, Asezi Otomo as well. But it's kind of tough, but it sort of is what it is. That's the only constant in the NFL is change, and Kwesi's getting his chance to put his stamp on this roster going forward. But your thoughts are thoughts. Take a look at some of the replacements that are coming in for some Vikings veterans. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol, production value.